For the last 10 years, we have been lucky enough to have been chosen as one of the numbers for nonprofits for the Falmouth Road Race. And it's been such a wonderful experience for us, not only for us as a fundraiser, but really for us to be part of the nonprofit community here on the Cape. And I have to tell you, through that time, I've been able to be the point person from the road race to our team, and we have grown tremendously. One of my favorite parts of the entire nonprofit program is to be able to find and hear and listen to the stories of the men and women that run for us. And I have to say, each year we have more and more young adults and even sometimes children that run in honor of somebody or in support of somebody, and they really just, our team hit is just wonderful. The stories and the reasons why that they spend their time or their energy or their effort running, they spend months training, and then they come in and not only are they training for a 7-mile race that they may have never run a day in their life before, but they are doing it to help us raise awareness and funds for all of the things that we do for our military men, women, and families.
One thing that's absolutely incredible about the Falmouth Road Race is that they give back to the community. So many grants about kids, about being healthy, about helping the community to really be the best it can be, and working and asking, how can we help?
The Falmouth Road Race's investment in the Falmouth Public Schools has been tremendous, and the impact on our students especially, but also for our staff, has been really great. The benefits are many. A few examples, the new track at the high school has been enjoyed by not only our students and during our courses and our sports, but also for the community. And even VIPS holds their student track meets there in the spring. So that's very exciting for our kids. Our scoreboards, the Falmouth Road Race has given, and it's a nice partnership, right? When we did the new field at the high school, it's nice to have the community partnership with the road race that they actually put in the beautiful scoreboard. But we also have some very personal stories, like our student that would have been unable to participate in some of our field trips if it had not been for the road race, that purchased our grip wheelchair that now can go on all field trips. It's whether it's the nature hikes or to go to Pennakees Island, the wheelchair just adds that accessibility, so all of our students get to participate in all of our activities.
The amazing thing about Falmouth is that it's just a big, small town, right? So, 44 square miles, pretty big town land-wise, 33,000 full-time residents, and of course we added another 35,000 summer residents, but there's like 2 degrees of separation here. Everybody knows everybody, and the road race is a good example of, I don't think there's one person in town that doesn't know somebody who either volunteers for, runs in, works for, supports, is involved in some way with the Falmouth Road Race. So again, you're not going to see that in a lot of communities, but in Falmouth, this is one event, one weekend that really has tentacles. It goes out to so many different groups and organizations that pretty much everybody in the town can take advantage of, participate in, and benefit from.
When you talk about military members and their families, right, they're both connected to an organization that promotes health, wellness, and resilience. That message permeates down through every branch of service, through any military occupational specialty that they may hold. So you always find that those folks try to live a healthy lifestyle, and they should be associated with the race like the Falmouth Road Race, because that is the mission of the Falmouth Road Race, to promote health, wellness, and resilience. So I think it's a natural fit. And I think the military families are excited about being here at Falmouth and supporting such a great organization.
The road race has amazingly supported our athletes here in Falmouth, from the wooden floor in our gym to track improvements to scoreboards. Those are just the big ticket items. They do things like, if any team wins our league, they buy plaques for us for every student athlete. So the amount of support we get from the road race is amazing, and it benefits our student athletes tremendously. Also, the opportunity they have to see the road race in action and to volunteer and to earn some of that money as their volunteer opportunities to give them back to the community. They see how much the road race gives our community and our student athletes, and we are part of doing that. I've seen our athletes here all week volunteering, setting up for the expo, with smiles on their faces, interacting with the adults from the road race. It's a cool thing to see. And the support we get from them and the lessons that our athletes are learning from the road race are hugely beneficial for everybody involved.
So Tommy's Place is a year-round vacation home for kids fighting cancer. We actually have 2 homes now. We have one in Falmouth and one in Centerville, and we provide year-round vacations to kids who are fighting cancer all throughout New England. And we bring the families in for a 1-week dream vacation to relax, make memories, and most importantly, have fun. Yeah, so we started off with the Falmouth Road Race a few years ago with just 10 runners. And we've just built up this year. We're gonna have our biggest team yet. We have 60 runners running it. This ends up being our biggest fundraiser of the year. And happy to report, just even as this morning, we're about to hit $150,000, which is gonna have a massive impact for us in terms of helping us. Everything that we do here for the families is 100% free. There's no restrictions. They bring whoever they want to bring here, and they just have fun as a family. So this pool that's behind me right now is a direct result of a partial grant that we got from the Falmouth Road Race a few years ago. And you know, we're happy again to be receiving another grant from the road race in 2023, which is going to further enhance our ability to keep offering these opportunities to these deserving families.
Growing up in Falmouth, as a Falmouth resident, I've seen the impact that the Falmouth Road Race has had on the community. Millions of dollars in grants and donations, and fundraising has been a direct correlation with the Falmouth Road Race, and we're very lucky to get this grant, and it makes tons of impacts to friends around me, other sports teams in the past, new stadiums, new signs, new sports fields, and all things like that, especially the scholarship program for Falmouth high school students and Falmouth and Cape Cod students to get scholarships to help with college. And the opportunities are endless. You could host a runner for the Falmouth Road Race, professional runners and athletes, and really just enjoy the race because it's a staple in the Falmouth community. And it's a really exciting thing that the Falmouth Road Race really gives back to the community the way it does.